Usain Bolt's value not only to Jamaica, but to the world over the last decade has gone far beyond just winning medals on the track. The country's most successful athlete has left his mark in the hearts of Jamaicans and the world alike through his charm, philanthropy, and yes, his speed. But the story of Usain St Leo Bolt starts from very humble beginnings. Born in the small town of Sherwood Content, his parents ran a local grocery store in a very rural part of Jamaica. The young boy had always been interested in sports, and from as young as age 12, had already shown promise when he was the fastest man in his school in the 100 meters. By the time he entered secondary school at William Knibb Memorial, Usain mainly focused on other sports, but it was only until his cricket coach noticed his speed on the pitch that he urged him to try track and field instead. Switching sports, the young Bolt quickly became a sensation, winning his first annual high school championships medal in 2001, a silver in the 200 meters. With such talent, he quickly rose through the sprint world, earning a silver in the 200 meters at the 2001 Carifta Game, the Caribbean's premier sporting competition, and made his first appearance at the 2001 IAAF World Youth Championships. After competition, Usain got faster and faster, breaking junior records and taking gold on his way to the premier stage. Usain Bolt went on to make his Summer Olympic debut in 2004 at just 18 years of age, and while nursing a hamstring injury, the superstar was unable to make it out of his heat in the 200-meter dash. But of course, that is not where the story ends. He won 3 gold medals, making the Tokyo Olympics in 2021 the first time in more than 2 has the fastest man in the world been up to now. Where did he go? And what has he been doing? Soccer. After retiring from track and field, the world's #1 sprinter turned his love to another sport, soccer. He famously tried out for a professional team in Australia, the Central Coast Mariners, and spent about 8 weeks with the team, even appearing in a few exhibition games. But ultimately, his soccer career didn't pan out. The sprinter, who actually played soccer in his youth, admitted that his decision to switch to the sport was mistakenly based on his belief that he was better than some professionals he saw when watching the matches of his favorite team, Manchester United. He said, "During track and field, I always watch Manchester United, and I thought that if some players, I'm not gonna call the names, you know them, if they can play football, me can probably do it too. It was a great experience. I definitely enjoyed it." He insisted, but acknowledged he was wrong. Just goes to show how competitive and difficult a sport is, even for the fastest man alive. Music. In the years since, Bolt has dived into a host of other activities. Namely, the star has produced several songs and has spoken about wanting to bring Jamaica's dancehall genre to an international audience. The Jamaican sensation has always had a passion for music, dating back to his first encounter at Round Robin, essentially a party sponsored by local citizens who pooled money together, where he heard popular reggae artists like Barrington Levy and Bob Marley. Some of his biggest songs like It's a Party and Olympe Rose, which were created to prompt his signature champagne, have millions of plays on YouTube. During the pandemic, Bolt and his longtime friend and manager, Nugent N.J. Walker, set out to record a full reggae dancehall album in Kingston, which they titled Country Youths, after their Jamaican roots. The album has not only been making waves on the island nation, but in Billboard's top 10 reggae album charts with co-signs from Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, and Audiomack. The album has also soared to the top of the Amazon Music charts since its release. Restaurant and business ventures. The champion has also been involved with a series of business ventures, most notably his own restaurant chain, Usain Bolt's Tracks and Records. The restaurant opened back in 2017 and has since expanded to include 3 locations in Jamaica and 1 in the UK. The expansion of the restaurant to the UK was preceded by a launch party attended by celebrities, including Idris Elba. The restaurant in the UK unfortunately shuttered when the lockdown was imposed and has not reopened since. But given its notoriety, that may soon change. The track star has also formed numerous partnerships too. Usain Bolt signed with sports marketing agency NVA Management with the aim of developing his brand in the UK and Europe and to identify the right brand partners. Most excitingly, NVA has stated they are currently in a bidding war over the right to publish the Jamaican sprinter's autobiography. So fingers crossed that we may soon see an official biography of the star's life. He also already has leading partnerships with brands such as Puma, Digicel, and Gatorade. Usain Bolt has also partnered with the NFT platform Autograph, joining its advisory board, and has released his first NFT collection. The world's fastest man is making his NFTs available exclusively to view on autograph.io and for purchase on the DraftKings marketplace, and joins other notable athletes also on the board, including Simone Biles, Naomi Osaka, Derek Jeter, Tony Hawk, Wayne Gretzky, and Tiger Woods. As of the 24th of March 2022, you can buy the superstar's NFT dubbed Tracks and Records, the same name as the global restaurant chain. The NFT project features 5 of the retired Sprint superstars' records, including the 9.69 world record set at the 2008 Beijing Olympics and the 19.19 and 9.58 world records set in 2009 at the World Championships in Athletics at the Olympic Stadium in Berlin. All 5 track records will be set to his favorite songs from his Country Youth's Reggae album, along with his Usain Bolt's NFT projects. Usain's family life. In his retirement, Bolt became a father. Bolt and his longtime partner of 7 years, Casey Bennett, welcomed their first child in May 2020, a daughter named Olympia Lightning. In June of 2021, Bolt and Bennett again announced the births of twin sons, St Leo and Thunderbolt, all fitting names for the children of the fastest man to have ever run. Usain Bolt continues to be a shining light for all those he encounters through his philanthropic endeavors. His passion is for giving back to children, and as such, his philanthropic acts often give to schools or individual kids. From as far back as 2015, he donated $1.3 million to provide football equipment to a financially challenged school, and again, a year later in 2016, after the Rio Olympics 2016. Usain Bolt donated a sizable chunk of his Olympic earnings to his home country, including funds to help build a multi-sport playing field and renovate a local health center. The Usain Bolt Foundation has continued to offer support to many schools and students across Jamaica, helping to foster the next class of runners and leaders. The sprinting champion has donated most recently 1 point and field program at the William Knibb Memorial High School in Jamaica. Usain Bolt was a former student at the institution and said that giving back to his alma mater was always a pleasure. This was where his track career began. During the pandemic, the Usain Bolt Foundation has also donated 150 laptops to schools in rural Jamaica. The Olympic champion stressed that these initiatives through the Usain Bolt Foundation are pivotal to honor his commitment to ensuring that the children of Jamaica benefit from his hard work. Bolt was quoted as saying, "The best thing about my life is being able to give back, especially to children. The current global pandemic has forced many children to do only online classes and highlights the need for technology in schools. We will keep working to provide much needed equipment and support the education of the next generation." You can support the Usain Bolt Foundation by clicking the link below. Usain also partnered with Epson, one of the world's largest manufacturers of printers and imaging equipment, to provide printers and projectors to several primary schools across Jamaica. These well-needed donations will aid in the general administrative operations of many schools and ensure they keep up with the digital era. Committed to working with children and ensuring that they have a bright future, the Usain Bolt Foundation ultimately joined Athletics for a Better World. Powered by the International Amateur Athletic Foundation, IAAF. Athletics for a Better World is the IAAF's social responsibility program, which promotes all athletics projects that seek to use athletics as a tool for social good. Usain Bolt's partnership with the program is set to inspire positive social change through education, cultural development, and child support programs. So active from business ventures to philanthropy, moving from the status of a revered athlete to a global citizen. We look forward to see what else the world's #1 will do. Please share your thoughts in the comments below and feel free to suggest what topics you would like to see next. As always, like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos as we explore the Caribbean lifestyle together. Visit Jairi.com or click the link in the description below to check out more content on the Caribbean, from our blog to amazing Caribbean recipes. Until next time, stay Jairi.